The Grand Chamber of the Galactic Council was tense as Ambassador Vale entered through the huge crystalline doors. Despite his fine attire, the diplomat maintained a composed demeanor. Representatives from other species spoke in their native tongues, their expressions twisted with concern and fear. High Counselor Nex, a towering lizard with shifting scales, raised his staff to signal stillness. His voice resonated in the chamber's acoustic amplifiers. We meet now to discuss the unsettling reports from the Outer Rim. Ambassador Vale, your species is suspected of breaking the Weapons Limitation Treaty. Vale remained standing, hands clasped behind his back. Our agreements with the Council have always been respected, High Counselor. The insect delegate of the Hive planets let forth a chittering sound. Ben explained the huge energy signals found in the Kepler Gap. Our scouts identified structures larger than known boats. The human diplomat maintained a neutral demeanor, but his eyes flashed. I cannot comment on confidential military operations. An uproar erupted throughout the chamber. Delegates expressed their indignation with hisses, clicks, and roars. The Galactic Council preserved peace for 3 centuries by carefully balancing power. Each species had limited military capabilities, preventing a single race from controlling the others. Counselor Nex banged his staff into the floor order. According to Ambassador Vale, the treaty prohibits member species from building vessels that surpass Class 7 requirements. The energy data indicate ships of unparalleled sizes. Vale smirked coldly, sending chills through the assembled aliens. I recommend a thorough examination of the treaty, particularly Article 12, Section 4. The chamber fell silent as holographic displays appeared, revealing an ancient manuscript. The speech synthesis system reads aloud. Member species are banned from building vessels that surpass their class. 7 standards for Council-monitored space. Vale emphatically repeated each word in the Council-monitored zone. The Kepler void extends outside your sensor network. Doesn't it? The ethereal delegate, a being of pure energy within a crystalline shell, moved with agitation. You exploit technicalities like parasites. The spirit behind the deal. The treaty aimed to prevent conflict among council members. Vale disrupted. Humans have never attacked another council species. We have been planning for attacks beyond council space. Commander Reed appeared as a hologram alongside Vale, his aged visage severe behind his military cap. Counselors, while you've spent eons in cozy argument, humanity has been monitoring the galaxy's outskirts. Over the last 50 years, we have identified 17 extragalactic intrusions. The chamber erupted again. Council species had developed their own civilizations and relied on the treaty for peace. They struggled to grasp the concept of external threats. Reed stated, the species we've encountered have no interest in diplomacy. They eat entire star systems, converting substance into more of its type. 3 human settlements have already been lost to these creatures. The High Counselor Nexus scales have changed to a deep red. You profess to safeguard the galaxy, but you keep this from us. We tried to warn you, Vale responded. Over the past decade, the Council received 17 official reports. Each was regarded as human paranoia or an attempt to obtain military exemptions. A holographic projection exhibited archival council sessions where human delegates advocated for the exploration of unusual signals from outer space. The aquatic delegate from the sea realm used a translation gadget to respond to creatures who regarded humanity as aggressive and prone to sensing threats where none existed. Even if these threats exist, no single species should have such power. You have disrupted the balance that has maintained peace for decades. Vale's expression stiffened. The balance you mentioned was based on ignorance. As you discussed philosophy and art, humanity prepared for the harsh truths of an unforgiving universe. Our concealed warships are the last line of defense against annihilation. Commander Reed triggered another holographic projection depicting huge ships emerging from spatial rifts. The vessels were unlike anything in the Council database, having an organic appearance and evil energy pulses. Reed indicated that these surfaced in the Vega system about 6 months ago. They annihilated 3 worlds before our fleet arrived. It took everything we had to bring them back. The chamber was now silent. The weight of revelation fell on the gathering delegates. The insectoid representative was the first to speak. "How many ships do you have?" "Enough," Vale said simply. "However, this may not be sufficient if they return." "Increased numbers." High Counselor Nex's speech was quiet. "What do you propose?" "The treaty system failed," Vale declared. The system was created during a time when the primary goal was to prevent internal conflict. As the galaxy changes, we must adapt as well. The ethereal delegate pulsed with confusion. "You want us to leave decades of peace?" "I suggest we renounce the illusion of peace." Vale was repaired. True peace demands more than simply good intentions. Humanity proposes to share ship designs and defense technologies with the Council, but only if they acknowledge reality. The debate lasted hours. Some species advocated for traditional practices, while others sought rapid access to human military technology. In the end, pragmatism prevailed over idealism. The Galactic Council's balance was disrupted on that day, but not as expected. Humanity's secret fleets did not conquer the cosmos, but rather pushed it to confront previously avoided facts. The era of comfortable seclusion was over, and a period of alert unity had begun. Ambassador Vale left the chamber, realizing that the galaxy would never be the same. Humans acted as protectors rather than conquerors. They carried a heavy burden of responsibility.